Today, Tuesday, January 27, 2009, was the day 2 of the Lubanga Trial that started yesterday, January 26. Today was the day the Defense Counsel was given the opportunity to make statement. Both Maître Duval, who is a French national, a lady, who is the leader of the council team, and her colleague Bijou Duval, another French national, did make a good presentation. Maître Mabille stressed out the procedural mistakes made by the prosecutor, and that caused the delay of the trial last year. And Maître Bijou Duval stressed out the lack of a fair trial, the aspect determining the fair trial in this case. He tried to demonstrate that Thomas Lubanga is not the highly responsible in this trial. He named different Congolese authorities for several times, often and often. He named the president of the DRC, Joseph Kabila, and his former foreign minister, Mbusa Nyamwisi. Actually, Mbusa Nyamwisi is from Ituri. It was a very interesting debate, but before they went into these matters, they noticed the absence of the chief prosecutor of the ICC, Luis Moreno Ocampo. It was very interesting, and everyone did listen to them carefully. They make a very good argument, but we'll see how it will be the next days, because this was just statement. They haven't started pleading yet. I was sitting in the same public area of the courtroom. I was still looking at Thomas Lubanga, who wore a red necktie with a suit. He was looking pretty well. And he was also listening very carefully to what his defense counsel has to say. But he also seemed someone concerned, someone who is thinking a lot, someone who is quite ashamed. But in the courtroom, in the public area, I had to learn that during last week, Thomas Lubanga's wife was here in The Hague to visit her husband. That is among the rights of the accused, in this case, which is Thomas Lubanga. After those statements by the defense counsel, the judges opened the discussion on some issues around the procedures during this trial, which is about security of some witnesses and victims, and also a self-incrimination of some witnesses, which was very important discussion as well. This is preparing the next day, which is tomorrow, Wednesday, where the two first witnesses will appear. They will appear, they will speak before the the audience. And we'll also have some victims who will also appear. So we may get one witness and one victim. So we will see tomorrow what will be the day. And this is one of the important steps of this trial. The session will go for 5 hours, and both the prosecutor and the defense counsel will have the right to ask questions to these 2 people who will have to testify tomorrow before the court. So it will be a very interesting day as well, which will be the day 3. So keep coming to visit the hub to get updated every day, and tomorrow will be very interesting as we'll hear from the victims and the witnesses who will testify against Thomas Lubanga, and will have also to answer questions from both the prosecutor and also questions from the defense lawyers. So make sure, if you want to get updated on this, make sure you visit the hub at hub.witness.org, and you will get all the full updates of the day 3 of the Lubanga trial, which is an historical trial, an historical moment into the fight against impunity and the fight for justice for child soldiers in the Democratic Republic of Congo, a country which was ravaged by war, and which war has made over 5 million people died as direct and indirect consequences of this war.